Hello, I'm Luna Soul Oracle. If you're watching this video, this is your reading Aries for July 2022. I have my little tarot here and my oracle. Let me just scoot you a little down so you can see. Hi, so welcome to my channel. I do pick card readings, channel message, zodiac readings, and also Reiki sessions. If you like this video, please hit like, share, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell if you like to keep up with new uploads. And I do have other social media platforms. If you like to follow me there, I have an IG, lunasoul_oracle, and a TikTok, lunasoul_oracle1. And I do also have a website if you like to book personal readings or distant Reiki sessions at www.lunasoulauracle.com. So, hello there, Aries. I'm doing a little bit of streaming this week because the iPad needs some charging and all that. So I figure let's do some streaming today. And this is your July 2022 message, Aries. So we have here some tarot cards for your tarot message. And then we have here your oracle cards for your oracle message. And if you hear outside noise, please excuse that. That's planes and people and things. I do live in a building, so don't forget, comment down below, heart, share with other Aries, see if the messages resonate with you. And also, this is for your sun, moon, and rising. It's not only for just your sun sign, it's for your moon and rising. Okay, so my Aries, let's see what messages we have for you. Let me put that a little bit low. Let's see what messages July has for you. Like, what's the energy and vibe for you, Aries? My sun, moon, and rising for July 2022. What messages do you have for them? Let's see. Ooh, Aries, I'm loving this. You're going to be expanding your relationships. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is going to be a relationship month for you. I don't think this is only romantic. I think this is overall relationships in your life. So I do feel like there's going to be some type of expansion, but this does mean revisiting any toxic behaviors that you have in relationships with others and kind of letting go of old heartbreaks because we're going to change things around. Understand this is an expansion. So yes, you may have to revisit things from the past and let go of that, but it's in order for you to create a new and better connections in your relationships overall. So the first card we have here is the Three of Wands. So this is talking about expansion, seeing new horizons, new adventures, new journey in your relationships. The reason I say relationships, we have the Two of Cups. So there's definitely a new journey being awakened this month of July for you in relationships. I think this is a journey that's going to require for you to let go of maybe any old habits, feelings, and things. I keep hearing planes. So I'm not sure if this is like a signal for you that some of you have to dig deep, travel within, doing that healing work. But I do see that there's going to be a new adventure in regards of relationships. This could be romantic, this could be family, this could be friends, or could be overall how you approach relationships and maybe certain things you need to work on. The hinting, like the reason I'm saying that, sorry for scooching you a little closer, but I do feel like that's going to be a big expansion for you. And I think overall, I think it's because you've already had maybe some difficulties prior relationships, or there's some things that you need to let go to make them even more helpful and better for you, a better experience. The next card here we have is the Devil card. So this is talking about toxic patterns, maybe even behaviors. So there is an expansion energy in your relationships, but you have to revisit any toxic patterns or behaviors. This may even be people. This may be you confronting those energies, confronting the people, confronting those thoughts or feelings, confronting that past trigger that kind of triggers you to react a certain way in regards to your connections currently. But this is literally, I feel like this is a moment for you to transform. Yes, it's something that you are putting in the back burner, you don't want to acknowledge or deal with, but it's necessary if you want to make your connections better. I'm hearing for some of you, you have to kind of, I don't know if you had trauma from a past relationship, or this could even be parentals. The way they interacted with you is how you interact with others currently, not only romantic, but in general, how you make connections. I feel like some of you struggled a bit in the past. How to make connections, or how to make effective connections where you feel like it's more reciprocation. I feel like some of you feel like there's a lack in your connections. You feel like you want more, you want a more connection, more kind of like meeting eye to eye, kind of meeting halfway with other people. I don't know if you give a lot, or you feel like people don't give enough to you and you feel like you do a lot for them, or maybe you feel like you're overcompensating quite a bit. And this is probably a toxic pattern behavior that you've kind of gained because of your experiences in the past. This does not have to mean childhood. This could be maybe a current previous relationship that you've had recently, or even years ago. So, relationship, and this could also mean friendship, coworker. Maybe you're really good friends with coworker or family, and so on. So that's what I mean by relationship. It's not always romantic. It can be romantic, but it could also be more of a friendship or a family connection. So this devil card is inviting you to really look at those toxic behaviors, patterns, or even triggers, repeated cycles that you're noticing more and more in your relationship. You have this yearning to expand. You want more. You want more meaningful connections, but you have to revisit what is stopping you from having that. What is it? And I think for some of you, it's a form of heartbreak. There is this grieving that you have to do in regards to some specific past event, or maybe the way something ended. Maybe some of you did not get closure. You're not getting the that closure you really need to let go and kind of be vulnerable and open yourself up again. So I think some of you are holding on to this heartbreak. And this is why this month is going to be a bit challenging for you, because this is where you have to look at those parts of you that you have an issue with in regards to relationship, see the root causes as to why, and kind of now start to let go, heal that, process that, and grieve that. So you may get maybe some memories. You may get emotions coming out this month. And I do feel like there's going to be certain situations that may trigger you, specifically trigger those patterns you have from the past, from a specific person or situation that kind of skewed your view on relationships. And this is going to challenge you to break free from those patterns and start to see things differently. I feel like this is necessary for you, Aries, in order for you to have more fulfillment in your relationships. I feel like some of you don't feel entirely fulfilled, and you have to challenge yourself, and you have to really let go and see the root causes as to why you're feeling a certain way. What is the reason behind this feeling? And kind of challenge yourself to view differently, to open your horizons, to let go, process, and heal, and be vulnerable again. Allow yourself to have more meaningful connections, because I do feel like a part of you is holding back. The last card for tarot is the Magician card. This is a beautiful card. This is talking about in this July, you can make things happen. I feel like some of you, like you said, you've been feeling this lack in certain connections, or you feel a lack in general when it comes to your connections, and you're looking for that deeper fulfillment. Spirit's saying that you have everything in your power to change it around. It's just you have to really look at what you're going through, revisit those feelings, emotions, and kind of release those patterns, and allow yourself to embrace new connections and expand your current connections. Not only just letting go, but expanding the relationships you have now, kind of being more vulnerable, having more connective conversations, being more yourself in those relationships that you have in your life. And I think that's going to open doors of deeper connections for you, Aries. So let's get on to your oracle messages for July 2022. Let's see what oracle messages we have here for you. I think that was a beautiful message, Aries. I think it's needed. I think a lot of us in general, we go through moments where we have to expand on how you view things and how we view relationships. And I think this is the moment for you this month, Aries. So your oracle messages are here. The first card is Temple Secrets. It's a very pretty card, Temple Secrets. And it says here secrecy, isolation, observation, ritual magic. So I feel like this is probably how you feel in regards to relationships. A part of you feels kind of alone. I don't know if any of you had a deep connection, or it's been a while since you felt something really deep, like a deep connection with someone. I think maybe even parts of you feel kind of like one-sided connections, or that's how you feel. Again, that's how you feel. That's how you're viewing things. So I do think there is some, limiting beliefs or patterns that you're kind of feeding yourself in regards to relationships that you have to break free from. And again, it was these um ideas and beliefs were molded by experiences you've had in the past or recently, and spirit's telling you to kind of break free from that isolating mindset and kind of allow the reasonings to why you feel that way to come to surface in order for you to understand them and kind of process them and heal from them. So this is what I'm hearing and sensing for this card for you. The next card we have here is Light Body. So, Aries, this message here says independence brings comfort, past restrictions, ancestral healing. So, again, this is highlighting the healing needs to take place. And that's what's going to be happening this month. So, if you're getting triggered or you're feeling a certain type of way in relationships, this is where you have to take a moment to yourself and figure out why. Why am I feeling this way? And kind of dive deeper into that and see what could be the root cause for you. It could be maybe a feeling, a self-limiting belief. Maybe it could be someone in your life did something to you and you never got closure. Is all any type of thing. Like I said, it's from person to person, Aries. But I feel like this past is restricting you from having deeper connections and seeing relationships in a different light that will invite more deeper, meaningful connections in your life overall. So the past is restricting you, restricting your view to some degree. And this is where we have to lift that off of us and start to realize that there is more. We can invite more in relationships. We can expand. It's not the end all be all of what our current reality is in regards to relationships. And the last card we have for you for the oracle cards is a power struggle. It says here, unlock your potential authenticity. So I do feel like a part of it for some of you is being authentic or having authentic connections. Maybe people were not honest with you, or maybe you were not honest with people. You're not putting yourself, your real emotions and feelings and your authentic self into relationships or connections. And I feel like this is the time to start being who you are. And I think when you're being who you are, you're going to attract people that accept you as you are. Okay. If you are superficial, you will attract superficial relationships. If you're being superficial in relationships, if you're putting a mask, if you're trying to water down your feelings, or if you're trying to dim yourself